What is happening? Give it a little bit for some people to get on here. All right. My name is Will Jones. I'm going live here on Music Crush Monday Facebook page from Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm going to sing y'all a few songs. I know we're getting some people on here. I'm a country artist based here in Nashville and a songwriter as well, like a lot of us are. And hey, Susan Jones. And I'm going to be singing y'all some songs I've been writing, some original songs here, and maybe a cover or two as well, and some stuff I've just now been writing. So I'm gonna do y'all some brand new songs that people haven't even heard yet. Let's see here. Give it just another minute or so here, and we'll let a couple more people get on here, and we'll get this thing started. So I'll start you off with a what's up, Tony? I'll probably start you off with a fairly new song I wrote with a couple of people that I admire an awful lot, James LeBlanc and Bryce Long, and I like it a lot. It's called Bottle in the Bible. We'll do it for you here. Uncle Joe, he never drew a sober breath, but he let that rot gut whiskey drive him to an early death. Well, I remember Grandma praying down there on her knees, Lord, please save a soul, and that's why I believe I'm half tin revival, part Freebird Skinner bottle, haggard out honky-tonkin', swagger come Sunday morning. I might roll a little reckless, but not too far off that straight and narrow way. Between the bottle and the Bible's where I stay. I ain't nothing but a man, y'all. I'm just flesh and blood and bones, and that's the way my Maker made me, and someday he'll call me home. So if you see me out there, 3 sheets in the wind, well, just know the good Lord knows just when to reel me in. I'm half tin revival, part Freebird Skinner bottle, haggard out honky-tonkin', swagger come Sunday morning. I might roll a little reckless, but not too far off that straight and narrow way. Between the bottle and the Bible's where I stay. Yeah, there you go. Is a brand new original song called Bottle in the Bible. And it was kind of fun to do this Facebook Live stuff. I don't reckon I've done this since the whole COVID shutdown thing, but works out pretty good. Hanging out here, getting ready to go do a show in Nashville at a venue called The Local. It's called The Local. So thank you, Tony. And y'all can tune in at 9 o'clock Eastern Time to watch that show tonight on Facebook on The Local's website page, called a venue called, if you look up The Local Nashville. And we got a little miniature Dotson in here barking at me, my wife's dog. She likes country music too. But we'll do some more here, some more songs that I've been writing. And this is a song here I like, we wrote with Phil O'Donnell and Davis Corley, and it's called I Don't Go Down That Road Anymore. Mama's daddy was a hard man, a heart of solid gold. Wore the same old pointer overalls to work in church and home. 15 minutes on my Huffy, dodging potholes and sharp rocks. I'd pedal across the cattle guard, grab the paper from his yard, and lean my handlebars against that step side up on blocks. And he'd be waiting there in his favorite chair, Granny's sweet tea in one hand, spitting Red Man in a soup can on the porch. But now that he's gone, gone to meet the Lord, I don't go down that road anymore. Ellie worked the checkout counter at the local 5 and dime. I think about her all day long till it came quitting time. I put on a clean shirt, oh, I'd lay that pickup hammer down. That 2-lane to her daddy's drive, take my hat off, step inside. I swear she'd like to make me wait around. She come down the stairs, summer in her hair. We'd jump in and we'd go, each time a little farther than before. But now that she's gone, gone me and my hope for, don't go down that road anymore. Well, memory lane can be a dead-end detour in my mind that I've run down one too many times. It's waiting there, oh, it's just waiting there, like an old photo in a bottom dresser drawer. I don't go down that road anymore. I don't go down that road anymore. Here's another new song for you. I recently went down to Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and spent a couple days writing and recording some music. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And while we were down there, we wrote a song called Texas is the Truth. And I'll do it for you here.
Fiddles and a steel guitar. Well, man, I think that's cool. This dance hall scene is making me think that I might not ever leave this honey hole I found. 'Cause when I look around at these scoop them boots cowgirls and their hats and snaps of pearl wrapped in spinning around in them neon lights, sitting here, it's crystal clear, 100 proof. Well, everything I ever heard about Texas is the truth. Always heard that bigger's better, and the country there was pure. Well, then I crossed that old Red River. Well, now I know for sure they wasn't just blowing that smoke. Down here it ain't no joke. Behind every swinging door is what I heard about and more. Like these scoop them boots cowgirls in their hats and snaps of pearl wrapped in them jeans just right, spinning around in them neon lights, sitting here, it's crystal clear, 100 proof. Well, everything I ever heard about Texas is the truth. Yes, it is. Of pearl wrapped into them jeans just right, spinning around in them neon lights, sitting here, it's crystal clear, 100 proof. Well, everything I ever heard about Texas is the truth. Oh, everything I ever heard about Texas is the truth. There's a little dance music for you. Texas is the truth. Anybody that's on here too, feel free to look me up on all the platforms. Will Jones Official on Instagram and TikTok. Let's see here. I kind of like trying out some of these new songs for you because they're fun. I'll do a song that I wrote with a couple of my good pals that I actually wrote with today, Lee Starr and Davis Corley. And it's a song called Last Frontier. So, hope you enjoy it. And kind of talks about the fact that there really ain't a last frontier anymore, you know. Everything's been mapped out or stepped on. But what if the last frontier was getting to know your woman? Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, country damn music right here on the hat. Y'all be able to buy those soon. Here's a song called Last Frontier. I hope you like it. Well, there ain't no Wild West now.
wild dog got tamed. He mapped out every acre of these 50 states. Well, I was just a cowboy with no unknown roads to run, until I stumbled on the mysteries of a woman's love. And I could write a lifetime's worth of sunsets, spend every night by a campfire 'neath the stars, and never find another piece of heaven like her heart. Well, I know cowboys right away, but you can bury me right here. I finally found my last frontier. I hung my hat up in the hallway. I left my boots beside the bed. There's a million miles of her I ain't discovered yet. There's rivers wide and winding through the canyons of her soul. Her whispers like the wind, I think I'll follow where it goes. And I could write a lifetime's worth of sunsets, spend every night by a campfire 'neath the stars, and never find another piece of heaven like her heart. Well, I know cowboys right away, but you can bury me right here. I finally found my last frontier. Well, I know cowboys right away, oh, but you can bury me right here. I finally found my last frontier. My last frontier. There you go. There's another original song that I wrote here with a couple of my good pals, Lee Starr and Davis Corley. And I've come to really love that song. I hope everybody's having a good start to their week and a good Monday. Even though that's like the worst thing, you know, I always hate it when you get online and everybody's like, go kill Monday. And you're like, man, I'm trying to survive Monday and get one step closer to the weekend. But we'll do you a fun, a good old-fashioned fun song. Do you a cover song here for my 90s country fans. Do you some Vince Gill. She was standing in the front door when I came home last night, with that good book in the left hand and a roller pen in the right. She said you'd come home for the last time with that whiskey on your breath. Have to start listening to my preaching, boy, or I'll have to beat you half to death. Give me just a one more last chance before you say we're through. Well, I know I drive you crazy, baby. It's the best that I can do. We're just some good old boys, some making noise. I ain't running around on you. Give me just a one more last chance before you say we're through. might drive you crazy. Baby, it's the best that I can do. We're just some good old boys making noise. I ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Yeah. Oh, just one more will do. Little Vince Gill. What kind of guitar is that? This is a D28 Martin. This is a 1964. Kind of beat up. They look good that way, so. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do you a. Let's do another original song. I wrote this with Dan Smalley and Trick Savage right here. It's called "The State of Country Music." I hear that lonesome whistle start to cry. It reminds me of the rain in those blue eyes. The goodbye keeps on hurting, and the whiskey still ain't working near enough to keep old Georgia off my mind. Sometimes it takes a fiddle, sometimes a steel guitar, sometimes it takes a back road, a church pew or a bar. The happy to the heartbreak, ever after all depends on the state of country music I'm in. There's a place inside my head I like to go, where the minor notes make sense and the highs feel low. The comfort that I find in harmony and rhyme lives between the lines that all my heroes wrote. Sometimes it takes a fiddle, sometimes a steel guitar, sometimes it takes a back road, a church pew or a bar. The happy to the heartbreak, ever after all depends on the state of country music I'm in. On the state of country music I'm in. The State of Country Music. I love that song. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. That's why we write them, is to sing them, you know, go sing them. And I love to do that. Looks like we had a request for Back on the Front Porch. I ain't done that song in a minute, but I do like that song. For any of my country boys and girls out there who was raised up spending a whole lot of time on the front porch. I know I did.
and still love too. This song is called Back on the Front Porch, so I hope you like it.
Back on the front porch where I grew up, had a silver tone radio covered in gold. I could dial in some country gold, learned every song I know. Back on the front porch, had my bags all packed, couple tears from mama, handshake from dad. I left chasing 3 minutes of magic, didn't know how good I had. Well, the crickets sing louder than the downtown traffic, sip some of that good stuff and pass it on down like a joke. My grandpa told me I ain't gotta guess where I'm going when life starts rocking me back and forth. It's time to swing by for a little bit more. That screen door slam, cast iron fried chicken, flat top picking, get back to kicking back on the front porch. Back on the front porch, I bet they're waiting on me to roll my wheels east out of Tennessee. I bet they'll all run out and hug my neck the minute that I step back on the front porch. They say it's been too long, make me catch 'em up on what's going on over a good to be home cold beer. Man, I can't wait to get back there where the crickets sing louder than the downtown traffic, sip some of that good stuff and pass it on down like a joke. That my grandpa told me I ain't gotta guess where I'm going when life starts rocking me back and forth. I think it's time to swing by for a little bit more. That screen door slam, cast iron fried chicken, flat top picking, get back to kicking back on the front porch. Oh, back on the front porch.
Back on the front porch. I love the front porch. Looks like we got some people hanging out with us here. I got time to do you a couple more songs, but I appreciate y'all hanging out. And tell you what, I'll do a song that I love an awful lot called "Everybody's Got a Broken Heart," and it ain't really that sad. It's just it's more about the fact that if you go into a bar feeling sorry for yourself, well, don't, because you're probably not the only one in there. So it's kind of a good positive message, but it's called "Everybody's Got a Broken Heart."
Hey buddy, just between us, I don't have to be a genius to read your mind. You're thinking you're the only one whose one and only love has ever said goodbye. You say I don't know what you're going through, oh, but I've got news for you. Everybody's got a broken heart. Look around, they're feeling up this bar. What keeps a neon lighting up the dark? Everybody's got a broken heart. Hey, you see that big beer truck in the back, backing up, unloading that brew. You think all that herb blocker, long neck, tear stopper is just for you. See that jukebox full of old sad songs, punch any number, watch them sing along. Everybody's got a broken heart. Look around, they're feeling up this bar. What keeps a neon lighting up the dark? Everybody's got
I do have a song called Drunker Than Hank. It's been a minute since I've done it. Let's see if I can remember it. I don't know if I can, we'll see. I don't know. Let me see if I can remember that song. I've forgotten all about that song. That's a good find. Let's see here. I tell you what, I might not remember that one, but I am going to do you one more cover. Yeah, man, come on to Nashville. I write so many songs. I write songs every day. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate that, buddy. I spend my days in rooms with other writers and writing country songs. So that's about 5 songs a week. Try to remember them all. But I'm gonna take you out with one of my favorite covers here, just because we listen to these songs that we love the most, and that's kind of what inspires us to write new ones. And a buddy of mine that I wrote "Bottle in the Bible" with, he was a writer on this one. See if you remember it. Well, it's a long way to Richmond, going north on 95, with a red-headed riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. We're tearing down that highway like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we met at a truck stop in Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, I was gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me. Well, she said, "Which way are you headed, boy? Do you need some company?" And it's a long way to Richmond, going north on 95, with a red-headed riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. We're tearing down that highway like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, she had me stopping at a Quick Mart before we met it out of town. The next thing she was running at me, telling me to lay that hammer down. Lay it down, son, 'cause there's a man right behind me, doing his best to slow me down.
in the middle of the night. We were counting all the monies, smoking stolen Marlboro Lights. Well, we never saw them coming until they read us both our rights. And it's a long way to Richmond, going north on 95. With a sheriff right beside me, pistol pointed at my side. Yeah, what a disappointing ending for this modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, what a disappointing ending for this modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Thank y'all for hanging out with me here. Music Crush Monday. My name's Will Jones. Y'all be sure to look me up and give me a follow. TikTok and Instagram, it's Will Jones Official. You can find me all over the web like that. Got some cool stuff going on in Nashville. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.